Mm. Okay, y'all know how I feel. Bills and laws need to make sense. I don't understand why this is something we even have to argue or we have to change the law for, but it's something they're working on. It says, will California allow coffee and music at cannabis lounges? Because, to be able to smoke and listen to good music and actually eat or drink something, that's preposterous. Like, no, you can just sit there and smoke. You can't do anything else. Listen up. 6 years after Californians have legalized weed, it still remains illegal to make a grilled cheese sandwich and serve it to someone in a licensed cannabis lounge. God forbid a folk singer strums a guitar too. Someone could report the lounge to both the local health department and entertainment commission. Okay, this is what I mean. Please tell me a place where you can't serve alcohol and have music at the same time, or you can't serve alcohol and food. Now, I understand, because I know somebody gonna be like, well, Sunshine, you kind of have to get an alcohol license. But okay, even with the alcohol license, you don't tell me I can only serve alcohol at this establishment. I can't feed these people and I can't have any entertainment. There's not one business. There's not one business where you can serve just alcohol and nothing else. I'll wait. Somebody said a church. I get it. You have to have a license to serve food also. But name a business where you don't do both, where you only serve alcohol. Even at a bar, you're going to serve food. So what I'm saying to you is, why wouldn't it already be allowed that if I have my cannabis license, I should be able to get a food service license as well? Why is it that we have to have a separate bill or pass a separate law that says, hey, yeah, if they have a cannabis license, let's go ahead and let them get their food service license too? No. But again, okay, somebody is saying, the same person is saying that would be a bar. But again, even in a bar, there's still music playing and or some sort of food is served. Even if they only serve you peanuts, they serving food. Or am I tripping? Because if I am, like, let me know. Because I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Greenfinger said edibles are the devil. Only if, like, I don't know. I'm on a mega bust of hell anyway, so I ain't even gonna front. Maybe they are the devil. I don't know. But California legal cannabis laws might get less serious this year with 3 proposed bills to allow prepared and served food, cannabis music events, and even licensed cannabis catering. Listen to no, I'm not gonna listen to anything. We're gonna talk about more about this. It turned into just listening. You suck. Here we go. Wait a minute. I found it. California's cannabis industry could see another commerce burst under the state's latest step towards making interstate trade in marijuana reality. And so it says that it would make the experience more civil. It sounds like just a nice experience. Let stoners get together, smoke, eat, and listen to music. We're doing it anyway. Assembly Bill 374. So for those out in California that can vote and that do vote and should vote, this is Assembly Bill 374. It would actually add the ability to prepare and serve food at cannabis lounges, as well as potentially host live music. Activists in the industry are saying that it's weird weird that you can go to a bar and get a burger and listen to a band, but the laws right now preclude making a grilled cheese sandwich and serving it to someone in a cannabis lounge. And just for context, there are roughly 24 lounges licensed in California. You need to have a local license, not a state license, for that consumption lounge, and that requires some regulatory innovation. So there's very few cities, even 7 years later, after voters approved Prop 64, that have taken that step to allow consumption lounges. Most of them are in San Francisco. Down in SoCal, West Hollywood, there is really leading the charge with regard to the ability to get together and smoke a little bit and eat a little bit. To me, it's just infuriating that we're at this dynamic where the industry is begging for state and local officials to just lift the boot off their necks a little bit and let them be normal. The industry and its fans are saying that taxation and regulation is really stunting any further growth. So this bill chips away at the onerous rules on cannabis. And let's keep this honest. There have been some rules that just don't make sense. We talked about it the other day, where they were like, if you have 3 or more people in an event or in a room and they're smoking, that you can get in trouble for that. Well, damn, 3 people, sir, 3, not 50, but 3. That's what. It be 3 people at the house. Hell, if we got 4 folks in the car, how you gonna say 3 people? And if we passing a blunt, we're breaking the law. The other thing where it was like there was a law in somewhere in California or where you can't share cannabis with another person. So you saying I can get in trouble if I go, hit this. Now I'm breaking the law. Like, this is what I mean by the laws need to make sense. They don't make sense. This is just somebody passing something to do it, and us going back and correcting these laws need to be done quicker, and it needs to make sense. Because what is the first thing that's gonna happen when I smoke? I'm thirsty and I'm hungry because I've got the munchies and I've got cotton mouth. So now you're actually asking this inebriated person to leave this establishment, potentially go drive or whatever else, and find another place to go eat. So now after they've satisfied that, then they got to come back over here to the lounge to smoke again or to finish smoking. Like, come on, make this make sense. That don't even make sense for the owner, because you're not allowing me to benefit all that I can from this customer and selling them products. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Somebody said a food truck. And gross, why would you share? Do you want to get COVID? First of all, everybody knows that you cannot get COVID from sharing a blunt because God protects weed smokers. Duh. That is not true, you guys, but you understand what I'm saying. Let's see. We've got some comments here. Teacher Anitra said, no, edibles are everything, Mr. Greenfinger. He also, Greenfinger says, it's about government control. They give us freedoms, but tighten their grip on other forms of control. I agree with you. Select a Younging said, a hot topic on this morning. Yes, every morning we hot topics. We do hot topics. Greenfinger said, not when you like cookies and just bite. A bite isn't enough when you like the peach rings. Yeah, and that's the problem with edibles, is that they taste good. And so you continue to eat, forgetting that what you are eating is going to have an effect later. So I like the smaller versions so you can microdose. And you just kind of pop one every hour or 2 or 3 hours. And then by the end of the night, you're just like, huh? Them be the best ones. Select a Younging said, a bite of the whole edible is good enough for me. Taking a whole edible, gotta stay high woke. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those edibles, man. They ask me about my juice. They will do you some things to you.